Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving into a really compelling piece of writing. It connects your personal journey, all that inner work you've likely been doing, to something, well, huge. The evolution of the entire cosmos.
It really does. This text we're looking at explores such a profound idea
Yeah.
that your individual transformation, that internal alchemy you might feel you've been working on, it isn't just for you.
Right.
It's got this direct, pretty tangible link to a much larger cosmic purpose.
So, our mission today really is to unpack these ideas. We want to explore what this text means by being a little alchemist right now in the world today and, uncover the insights it offers about legacy. Not legacy in the distant future, but something you're actively creating, like today.
Exactly. And the starting point is fascinating. It kicks off with this premise. Your personal journey, this alchemy, it's not happening in isolation, not at all. It's deeply woven into how the whole universe is unfolding.
Okay, so let's talk about where the source sees you in all this. It acknowledges the path you might have walked to, navigating duality, those opposites and conflicts in life.
Right, understanding that landscape.
Yeah, and mastering your inner world, starting to embody the wisdom you've gained. That's seen as the essential foundation.
It is. It's the groundwork.
Hmm.
But the text is really clear. That's not the end of the story. The journey goes way beyond just personal transformation.
Yeah.
Those shifts you've made inside, they have this profound ripple effect on, well, everyone, the collective.
What strikes me here is that cosmic perspective it brings in. It suggests everything. I mean, from the tiniest microbe to the biggest galaxy plays a vital role, a specific role. And humans, because we have conscious awareness, love, creativity, we have this extraordinary opportunity, as the text puts it.
And that's the explicit connection right there.
Yeah.
Your personal alchemy, that inner work of integrating wisdom and love, it's presented as generating kind of radiant light.
Radiant light.
Yeah, and this light isn't just for you. The source suggests it's like an energy, a resonance that helps others. And crucially, it elevates the collective consciousness. It's less about personal achievement, more like a vibrational contribution.
That makes sense. And it ties into what the source mentions about approaches like Dr. DeMartini's work, which is all about empowering people to live their values, express their genius.
Exactly. By doing that, by dissolving judgments, embracing love, like the source describes, you're naturally turning up that radiant light. You become what the text calls a beacon.
A beacon. That's a powerful image.
It's totally central because it explains how your influence spreads, that ripple effect. Your presence, just you being you, infused with that light, creates waves that go way beyond who you directly interact with.
So how does that ripple effect actually work, according to the source? Does it give examples?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It brings it right down to earth. Like when you face a challenge and respond with grace, with that wisdom you've cultivated, instead of just reacting, you're inspiring others who see that, showing them another way. Or when you look at conflict, maybe internal, maybe external, and you can see the balance underneath it.
Right, finding the order in the chaos, sort of?
Precisely. You demonstrate a path to resolution, maybe just by being calm. And simply living your life aligned with your purpose, your values, that shows people transformation is actually possible. It's real.
And that leads straight into how the source redefines legacy, doesn't it? It really pushes back against the usual idea.
It absolutely does. Challenges that notion that legacy is about what you pile up. Material stuff, titles, achievements that exist separately from you when you're gone.
Okay, so if it's not accumulation, what is legacy in this view?
It's much more integrated. It's basically who you become on this alchemical path. And crucially, how that becoming impacts and changes the world around you.
Right, and that's where the dragon analogy comes in. I remember that part.
Yes, it's such a great way to capture the shift. The text says a dragon's real wisdom isn't measured by the gold it hoards, but by the quality of the light it casts, illuminating the path, guiding others, pushing back darkness. So your legacy isn't the gold, it's the light you radiate.
It's influence through being, not through having stuff.
Exactly. It changes the whole landscape for others.
So if legacy is this embodied light, this contribution, how does that actually, look day to day? What are the practical ways we contribute?
Well, the source says it's in the small things, the everyday alchemy, the conscious choices you make moment by moment, choosing presence maybe instead of distraction.
Okay.
It's the compassion you show to yourself too, not just others. It's noticing judgments when they pop up and consciously dissolving them, turning them into understanding.
Transforming them.
Yes. And it's the unconditional love you try to embody, even when it's tough.
And it also includes just being you, right?
Yeah.
Sharing your unique gifts through your work, your art, relationships, just how you move through the world.
Absolutely. Your unique way of being is a contribution. And the source emphasizes these aren't just isolated little acts, they have a collective impact.
How so?
Every act of conscious alchemy, no matter how small or private it feels, it adds something to humanity's collective vibe, its vibration. It's seen as subtly lifting the overall frequency, helping us evolve towards more unity, more harmony.
Wow. Like every conscious choice adds a little fuel to this big shared evolutionary fire.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
So that begs the question, what's the ultimate point of all this? What's the grand design the source is hinting at?
Well, it articulates a really aspirational purpose. The ultimate aim of your cosmic alchemy, it suggests, is to become a living testament.
A living lesson.
A living testament to the inherent perfection and the boundless potential of the universe itself.
So your life actually becomes the proof that these principles work.
Exactly that. By living it, you demonstrate transformation is real. You show judgment can become understanding, suffering can become wisdom, separation can shift towards unity. You're not just building a better life for yourself. You are, according to this text, actively taking part in the grand design. You're co-creating a more enlightened future for everyone.
Okay, that's a really big vision. It sounds amazing, but maybe a bit overwhelming too. How does the source help us make this practical, actionable now?
Right, because it could feel very abstract.
Yeah.
This is where the source gives us a very clear hands-on exercise. It calls it the dragon trial, the legacy seed.
A trial, okay. The legacy seed, I like that. What's step 1?
Step 1 is envision your legacy. Take some quiet time. Envision yourself at the end of a long, full life. What impact did you really have? Not fame or fortune, but that light you cast. What wisdom, what love did you radiate? How did you contribute in your own way to moving beyond separation?
Okay. That takes some real thought. So after that big picture vision, what's step 2?
Step 2, identify one core contribution. So you narrow it down from that big vision. What's one central way you feel called to contribute that really aligns with your deepest values?
Just one.
Just one core way to focus on. The source gives examples, like inspiring authenticity or fostering peace, creating beauty, maybe solving a particular problem. Find that core thread for you.
Focusing on one thing definitely makes it feel more manageable. Okay, step 3.
Step 3, plant a seed today. This is immediate action. What's one small conscious action you can take, like right now today, that directly reflects that core contribution you just identified?
But it doesn't have to be huge.
No, the source is clear on that.
Yeah.
Not grand gestures, just authentic. Maybe it's having a conversation without judgment, offering a genuine compliment, making something, learning something new about another perspective to dissolve that feeling of separation. Small but real.
Wow, okay. Just one small thing. That feels doable right now. And the last step, step 4.
Step 4 is cultivate daily. You commit to doing that one small legacy-aligned action every single day for a week. And the point is to observe. Just notice.
Observe what?
How does doing this consistently affect your reality, your sense of purpose, your feeling of connection? It's about building the habit of consciously living your legacy.
So the whole point of the trial isn't really about hitting some massive goal overnight. It's about planting those seeds, living the legacy now in this moment.
That's exactly it. The source keeps coming back to that. Your legacy isn't some future destination. It's something you live, something you contribute to the cosmos with your embodied wisdom, your love, right here, right now.
This whole deep dive, it really does flip the script on how we think about personal growth and our impact, you know? Legacy isn't some plaque on a wall. It's the radiant presence you embody right now.
Shaping the universe with every conscious breath, every small choice.
It gives so much meaning to the everyday stuff, doesn't it?
It really does. It imbues the mundane with immense power.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely an inspiring way to look at things. And the source leaves us with that powerful charge. Go forth, my magnificent alchemists. Live boldly, love unconditionally, and contribute your unique light to the world.
It's quite an invitation.
It truly is. So here's something to maybe carry with you from this. If every conscious choice really does shape the evolving cosmos, what seemingly tiny act could you do today that might just plant the most surprisingly impactful seed for the future?